It's for the
I
birds.
can't. I got to figure out a way to go somewhere from January 1st or 2nd
Yeah,
through probably the end of March, beginning of April. I
I
don't want
hear
to be
you.
dealing with this shit anymore.
I hear you on that. Because this is the first time I've had well, outside of going home for Christmas, but like
Mm-hmm.
last winter, the last two winters haven't really been that cold here in
Mm-hmm.
Philly.
Mm-hmm.
This one, I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about all this shit.
And
It's
it be
like that.
making me mad. It be making me mad for all the people that be like, "Oh, I just wanted to have it a white Christmas. If it's wintertime, it should be snowing." Like, bitch, do you know what this snow do to us? It is not fun. It's cute to look at, but damn.
Hey, community. Here's what's brewing today.
Lil Nas X dot.
Professionality.
Ooh, and good luck, Lions. Oh, so get your cups ready for Minority Report. Hey, welcome to Minority Report. It's Auntea Kerel.
It's Auntie Duan.
And it's Auntie Jarrell. What's up, y'all?
Hey, what's up, ladies? How you doing today?
Hey, booze.
Let me tell you.
From jump. let me tell you.
Y'all, so community, for those of you who are in cold places right now, you all understand, okay? I feel like a bunch of us are just going through the same shit and we just all over it. And the day we're recording, we are only 18 days into the year.
Girl.
I don't even want to do the math and think about how this is going to turn
feel
out.
like 228.
Girl,
It does.
at one point, I said 2023 again this week. Because it just felt like
I
a
did the same.
continuation.
I sure did the same.
I was like, 2024 don't feel like a new year. This cold ain't it. I'm over it.
Somebody said, I said something about blah, blah, blah last year. I'm working on a project. Blah, blah, blah last year. And they're like, oh, you mean 3 weeks ago? And I'm like, girl, we are not. And literally, I said, and this was a guy, a straight, cis, white guy. Girl, we not playing that game.
I know
I
that.
can hear you, but like I said what I've said last year.
Okay, can we keep moving on? Because
Right.
we got things to do.
I
Sit
like.
your ass down.
I wasn't even gonna say this, but now since you opened the door a little bit, it's just like corporate America, just shit. Today, like I hate when people ask you for advice or how to do stuff, but then don't let you speak on how to do stuff. And then they think they know already. Why the fuck do we got this meeting then? Since you know everything, I got other shit to do. Bye.
Look,
Like, you're talking all over me and everything. Like, fuck off. You know it.
This the person that asked for the information?
Yeah. It's like, don't do that.
Uh-uh.
Don't do that. Go sit.
For-
Go. You know what to do then. Why the
You
fuck
know
you
what
calling me?
you know, I thought about since you think you know everything, then since you got your degree,
And you think you so smart.
I gotta have like the snot and the
was
tears
Monique's-
coming.
right?
What was Monique's character name in Precious? What was her name?
I can't even remember her name.
Precious's mom. I just remember her as Precious's mom.
Right. I just know her as
Wasn't
Monique.
she saying that to Mariah? She was saying that to Mariah Carey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That took me out.
Yeah.
I wasn't even expecting to see Mariah Carey all glammed down with
it
the
was
nose
everything.
prosthetic and whatnot.
Right.
She killed it.
She
For the
did. I was like,
20
good
seconds
job,
she was on
Mariah.
screen. She really, yes. I was here for it.
But yeah, it's what you think you was.
that's literally how I could see you in that meeting.
Literally, I was so irritated, and then I just wasn't feeling good today too. So that was on top of it. I was like, I could have had my time back and get some other shit done. Then, since you know everything,
Since you know
since
it.
you know everything, go right ahead. You ain't need me.
Look,
Have a good day.
I will call a meeting to the end in a heartbeat if this shit ain't what it's supposed to be.
Honey.
Like, y'all need to figure out what you want to do, and then you can get some time on my calendar. I gotta go. Thank you.
Yeah, she do it with that mug too.
Thank
I know
you.
she do.
Yeah.
Oh,
Look, not me
Lord, please.
requesting a meeting and she'd be like, "Oh, it's gonna automatically tell you no."
Roll that back because they don't know the context.
So I reached out to Auntie Shar, y'all, because I'm working on doing a Black History Month networking event, and we are trying to professionally collab to make this event happen. And I'm working with the team at his company, and so I reached out to him and was like, "Hey, you mentioned to reach out to you if I had any questions and if I need any help, etc. So can I get some of your time?" And I was like, "Let me start off by saying I know you don't do meetings on Fridays, so but I ain't got nothing going on tomorrow. It's an admin day, so can we do tomorrow?" And he was like, "Go ahead, but just know it's gonna automatically reject your ass, and then I'm gonna accept it." And sure enough, it said declined. I got the accepted.
I don't mess around. Because, honey, my calendar, I'm not going to lie, I have probably on average maybe 13 meetings a day.
Yeah.
Every day. Every damn day. And if I didn't have no meeting Fridays for myself, I wouldn't be able to get work done.
Yeah,
Period. I wouldn't be able to get it done.
Yeah.
So, like, life hack, work hack. We didn't really talk about this was going to be a professional
Hey,
life
segment.
life be life.
Right. We're going to call this professionality.
Right. Seriously. Professionality, do not call me.
But if you have Google products on your calendar, when you schedule your out of office, it gives you the option to automatically decline meetings so that people who don't be looking at your calendar, trying to put stuff on your calendar, and then when you see, like, I'm one of those people, like, I don't like to have any unopened emails by the end of the day. Like, everything is responded to. Like, I'm that girl. So when a meeting request comes through, I immediately accept it, or I immediately, like, if I'm reviewing them, I immediately accept them, or I decline them, or whatever. But on the days that I'm out, my company, for some reason, has this thing where they don't be looking at people's calendars before they schedule a meeting, and they just put something on the calendar. So I just, for every single Friday, it's out of office. And because it has that automatic decline, that means that anybody that tries to, I don't even see it. I don't even see the emails.
Right.
They automatically show up as declined in because the only thing that is open on my inbox is my unread emails. Yeah. So all the old stuff goes to this. I don't even see that either. It's out of sight, out of mind. So for all y'all queens that are out there that are struggling to get time on your calendar, don't get time, you make time.
Make time.
And that's one trick that you can use, because you ain't got to worry about seeing them things coming in. And when people ask, "Oh, I got an out of office," yeah, that's my no meeting time. So no, you have to look for some other time. It's that clear.
Yeah, I love that Out.org has a no meeting Fridays. Like, everybody has, and it's on the calendar for everybody. Unavailable.
Ours started that way, and then it turned to half Fridays. But I be blocking my whole Friday. And the hard thing is, like, since I'm on site with the client, sometimes they be like, "Can we do da 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 da?" It's like my company, but not my client. They be still meeting, so I'm like, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn. Ugh. But for the most part, they know that Fridays is just me trying to catch up. It's like, y'all been sending 9,000 emails and putting all these damn meetings on my calendar where you know the shit.
Yeah. That's me tomorrow. Literally, I teach all day. I taught all day Tuesday, Wednesday, today. Had all day team meetings on Monday. And then Friday is my one day that I get this week that I get to do my admin stuff, do the other things that I have to do. So Auntie Shar is absolutely correct, y'all.
Yeah.
You got to make time for yourself.
Make it.
Yeah.
Well, community, let us know you be in the same predicament. Let us know. And then any other kind of professional tidbits that you've kind of seen work for your professional day to day, And it doesn't even need to be corporate America. If you're working in a restaurant, if you're working in retail, what's some tidbits? Let us know. Send us some DMs and some horror stories, or maybe that's an Ask Your Aunties. If you got a horror story from Ask Your Aunties in the workspace, send those in.
Yeah, we like to hear those.
Absolutely.
Auntie Char's Miss HR, so she'll give you the the real tea. I had a whole conversation with a colleague of mine. It's just interesting being in, like, the DEI space, like diversity, equity, inclusion space, because I just get pulled into so many interesting conversations. And our ER leader brought me into a conversation with legal because we use Slack as our instant messenger tool. Okay. And I wasn't like a IM ho, before coming to this company, but this is how work gets done here at DocuSign. So it's all good. And I'm cool with it. But we were having this conversation about how people were having just kind of reckless conversations on the platform. Now we've got like all of our work channels and, kind of like groups. And then people have like their own like one-on-ones or whatever. Like I'm part of the RuPaul Drag Race Fantasy League for our Pride ERG like channel. There was like Dogs of DocuSign. And then, it's cute stuff too. Yeah. But in some of those one-on-one conversations, everything that happens in the app, people be forgetting that everything that happens in that app is on a company tool.
Server.
So you have to be careful about what you say, mindful and respectful about what you say, what you upload, all that kind of stuff. And just the examples of things that, first of all, they have to go in there and do word searches using all the cuss words. It's like, girl, true words. She said to me, she not family, but we cool like that. She's like, girl, I'm so tired of typing cuss words into this goddamn things and finding shit.
I bet. Seriously. I find it even just weird, like, because like we're on teams that you could like heart certain things. And to me, a heart feels like very weird in the workspace. But people be hearting left and right. And anymore, I'm like, okay, I guess I'll heart it. Like, but like, I find that super weird for that particular tap back on there. Like everything else, I usually kind of do the thumbs up or like a laughy emoji or whatever. But people be like, double tap heart. I'm like, okay, unless they're cute. But
that's what we do. Look, we had a new hire that was out of Sao Paulo, Brazil, that had a shirtless profile picture.
I marveled it for about 2-3 seconds, but then I said, okay, that's inappropriate.
I said, you might want to. I tapped her through the app.
Yes.
Not, in real life.
I tapped him in the bathroom right quick.
I tapped her. You might want to change your profile pic. I'm not saying that I'm part of HR and you in trouble. I'm just saying
you don't want it to become
probably
trouble.
Probably not the most work appropriate picture to have when you're having conversations about taxation and whatever else y'all be talking about.
Got your taco meat all out.
Yeah, you'll be surprised at what photos I've seen. I've seen some people with like deer hunting photos as like their photos. I've seen people like drinking wine in their photos. Like,
that's so bizarre.
I had seen some things, and I'm just like,
honey.
But you know what? I appreciate it because I'm like, all right, you are who you are. I
guess so,
you know what you're dealing with. I don't mind it. I'm like, hey, that's your.
That's your prerogative.
Yeah, go for it.
It'll be really interesting, like, as we think about the future of work holistically. I was having this conversation with another colleague. It'll be really interesting to see, like, how what is deemed as professional, how that evolves. Because more and more concept of what professional is, like, let me roll this back just a little bit. Most conversations that I have with people are dropping the F-bombs. 15 years ago, somebody would get fired for that.
Yeah.
So like you start to think about how much of personality bleeds into and overlaps over, like when we talk about bringing your authentic self to work, it'll be really interesting to see like in the next 15 years, like how work dynamics in a corporate setting change and evolve.
It only goes so far because, we be cussing people out. And people be getting some hurt feelings. So as long as there's an HR, no.
No, it'll be.
But them Gen Zers, they don't. I mean, they're going to be the managers, the leaders, the heads of the da. So they'd be like, and you tell that bitch I don't like her either. Like I feel like that.
I feel like that's very
that pull
white
into.
Gen Z energy. We wouldn't be able to get away with that.
Well,
or yeah. Because there's
a distinct line still.
Yeah, and I don't see a lifetime where there won't be a reason why we don't have to code switch.
That's a word. That's interesting you say that too, because like over the last weekend. I went to the African American Museum in D.C. Over MLK weekend.
Oh yeah. How was the kitchen? How was the food? Was it good?
It was pretty fire. It was pretty
Yeah.
fire. The chicken was like delicious.
Yeah.
I was like, okay,
Yeah.
whoever back here cooking this chicken, come on now. I would say the mac and cheese was maybe like a 7.5. I would say I got cornbread. That was maybe about a 7.5.
Okay.
What else I had? The banana pudding was probably the weakest one. It didn't have enough vanilla wafers in it. So like,
Okay.
it can't just be all pudding.
Pudding,
like, you gotta have
right.
some
Yeah,
texture
yeah.
and some stuff in there.
Yeah.
So that was maybe like a 7. But
Do you have?
But to be at a
Yeah.
museum where they cook it
Candy
all the
yams
time, like that's not bad.
I
Yeah.
did get the candy
I
yams
feel
because
like-
that was in the pork chop and gravy
Oh, the other
line,
line.
and I didn't feel like going
Yep.
waiting in that line. But I was like, ooh, I'm gonna have to come back just because it's so much in there. So much in there.
Yep.
And just like the code switching, it was just interesting. So like it starts obviously with like slavery and them coming across the oceans, all those stories and tidbits.
Wait, so
and
you
things
started
like
at the
that.
bottom and you went all the. You
Yeah.
started
Well,
at
I didn't even make it all the
bottom level,
way.
then you went up.
Like I made
Okay.
it to MLK. And after that, I was like,
She said, and I'm out.
there's only so much you could take in.
This,
She said, Obama, I'll see you later.
This is an appropriate out because
I live
the
for
MLK Day
Obama.
is tomorrow. So
It's like I'll be back.
I was there.
I was there. Like I know what happened from 84 to now, so I'm good. But no, I'm gonna go back into the upper levels. But it's just interesting just to see over time just the code switching and things like that, just to fucking survive. And we're still doing it, but like there's just even more so examples that you're just like fucking A. But then B, we're a dope like collection of people because to go through all that shit and we still like influencing culture and this and that, like good grief.
influencing, driving. Hello.
Period.
Mhm.
Period.
Right.
So
That part.
So, but it's just like the code switching. Yeah, I don't
can't
know if I
look-
foresee a time where we're not going to have to. But the dope thing is, we still find a way to get what we need to get done. You know.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but I highly recommend going to it. It's heavy. Like it's gonna make me tear up thinking about it. Like I didn't want to see it, but I was like, okay, Kerel, see it. They had like pictures of like the lynchings and things like that. And so just to see that, and like they had like the Ku Klux Klan like mask next to it and shit like that, it was just so palpable. And like even though you read about it and you know the stories and just like that, to see the pictures and shit and like to have the actual wardrobe that they was fucking wearing and shit, like it was heavy. So that's why I was like, okay, I can only make it through half of this because there's just only so much I could take in today without just completely being in my feelings all fucking week.
That would make me mad, honestly. Like I remember
Absolutely.
when we would be learning about that in history, even growing up, I never got sad. I got angry.
Yeah.
And to this day, I still can't watch those movies, especially given where I live in a snowboarding city. I'm gonna be just smacking the shit at everybody.
It's true.
Like,
It's true. Like literally, they just had so much, and they did it so well. They did it so well.
Yeah.
And it would take almost a lifetime to truly read everything. Like if you wanted to like go through that museum and read everything,
Nope.
it literally would take years because there's like pins down to like little pins that like slave owners would make them wear on their shirts that show that they belong to that particular slave owner. And so it'd be like that slave owner's initials. It was wild. It was wild. But the food was fire.
had to-
And
when
so,
I-
good job.
When I went to the African American History Museum, I had to come home and watch Django Unchained. I needed some retribution.
Retribution.
So, I was like, I can't wait for our political system. I needed some retribution right now.
Here's the fire thing. You walk into the museum and you know it's for us. The second I walked in, it was, can I get to the yams? Sweet, yeah. I was like, what the fuck in this museum? That's fire. And then when I left, it was kiss me through the phone. I was like, this museum is fire.
yeah.
It does have like an Afro tech kind of feel, but like historical.
Yeah.
There was a lot of black folk in there. But then, like, anytime a white person got in my way, I wanted to, like, go off. But I was like, okay, Kerel, don't be that Negro.
I would have been stiff armor. Not today. Not today. Or like or that scene in White Chicks. Move, bitch. Just
There was two other moments that like was just distinctly, this is our museum. So I'm waiting in the line to get the food, and like the line's just long, so the cafeteria is long, packed. and this white guy went underneath like the little the stretchy line,
The stanchion.
yeah, to catch up with his like wife and kids. And this black lady was not having it that way. She's like, "Sir, that's not how you do it here. You go to the back of the line," and everybody's looking, and he's like turning red. I was like, "That's right, bitch. Tell him.
Wait, security, like the line
Security in
monitor,
the
or
building.
somebody that was just in? Okay,
No security in the building." And then so we get in, and I'm in the line to get the chicken, and there was this white lady behind me. She's like, "Wait, y'all don't got white meat?" And she's like, "No, we got dark. Do you want some or no?" I was like, "Yes, baby.
Okay.
I know that's right." And I was like, "We don't want nothing white in this museum." I was
That's
like,
funny.
"I love it here." Oh my god!
Said,
But then
every
it's
day
so
is Negro
bizarre.
Day at my house.
honey, you ain't gonna demand shit here. You eating or no? But then I also went to the National Portrait Museum to see that Oprah painting, and and it happens all the time. I always run into people from my area growing up, and I'm standing there. I'm looking at this lady, black lady. I'm like, "Are you from Michigan originally?" And she's looking at me like, "How does this human being know like where I'm from?" I was like, "I think you went to our church when I was growing up." I was like, "My dad is Anthony Revis." Da da da. She's like, "Are you Kerel?" I was like, "Yes." I haven't seen her in probably like 22 years.
Wow.
Yeah. I was like, that is so wild to like go places and still run into people from church.
The fact that you ain't seen that person in 20 years and you remember what she looked like too, bitch.
Well, because she
That
was
says a
older
lot.
than, like, she might be, because if I'm pushing forward, she might be mid-50s. So she was just like, she was older then. So she pretty much looked the same, you know. But since she saw me since like high school, I don't put on some pounds, you know. And
No,
I'm sure I'm the
no,
last
she
person
didn't
on
grow
earth
it
for
up,
her to
that's
think to
all.
see. Say again?
I said she didn't grew it up.
It's
meaning
done
you.
grewed up.
That's
Done
all.
grewed up and grewed out.
Girl.
But yeah, so that was so bizarre. But it was just dope to see so many black people in the museums and taking in the culture and seeing our influence and things like that. Yeah, it's some hardships for sure.
Yes.
But like there was a sense
Yeah.
of pride still. Even though it was like sad and anger and all those emotions, there was still a sense of pride of just like, bitch, like we still like out here like driving culture.
Yeah.
And they stay mad.
That's one of the museums though that I feel for me it's kind of like a one and done kind of situation
Okay.
unless I have to take or go with somebody else. Like
Got it.
I can't imagine there being a situation like, oh, I'm going to go to the African American History Museum.
Okay.
Like, no,
See, I was
I'm
like,
glad I
I'm
went,
gonna go back. I'm ready to
but-
go now.
No, but that makes sense because
But, I mean,
Dewan be
you did-
saying she don't want to watch no more slave movies. She didn't
Right.
even want to see The Color Purple.
Right.
I'm still wondering if she saw The Color Purple yet.
Nope.
See, exactly. Look,
You're right.
she already made her standpoint where she feel about Black history way back there. She's like, I know my history. I'm good.
Yeah.
She's gonna
Yeah.
say, I don't need to see it no more. I was there
I'm
for some of it.
prepping for the future.
Kerel, speaking of Michigan, though,
Yeah.
yo, Lions, do you predict right now, we're going to put the energy out there, because they play the Buccaneers, right?
They play the Buccaneers, and by the time this episode comes out, we'll know the answer. I hate to say anything because, like, I've never in my entire life seen them go this far.
Yeah.
Literally, my entire life, this has not happened. So, I don't want to say nothing. I don't want to move the wrong way, the jinx anything, because there's still a sense of I don't want to hold my breath when it comes to the Lions because they've disappointed me so much for damn near 4 decades.
Yeah.
So
32 years. For those of you who don't know, it's been 32 years since the Detroit
since they
Lions
even went to the
have gone
playoffs,
to the
at their
playoffs.
home field. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, just the playoff in
And then
general,
even to make
I
it
think.
to this round, it's been since like 1957.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Damn.
so that's it's wild, and it's just cool to see that
That's
city.
before they had black people on their team.
Look. Well,
Segregation and everything.
That's a
Ma'am.
word. Man.
So it's just dope to see like a lot of my friends that still live in Michigan to see their the timeline on Facebook. Everyone just turned. Like I have
Yeah.
friends that like tailgated all day because it was a night game, and sending pictures of them just how like wild Detroit was, even in that cold. Like it was cold, and they were just out there tailgating. So yeah, I believe in them, especially because the Buccaneers they beat them pretty handily earlier in the season. So
Yeah, but the Buccaneers showed their ass last week against
Yeah.
the Eagles.
I
And they
know.
spanked that ass. And I mean, the Lions gonna have to come up. I'm hoping they do. Here's the thing, and we'll move on because I know Auntie Dewan don't do the sports segments. But
we gotta talk about the Australia Open right quick too, though.
oh yeah, well let's look in the chat because we might get a dick picture in a second.
No, I haven't sent anything yet.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's gonna be some football players and they little tight outfits.
But I will say this: I am rooting for the Lions at this point.
Hey.
I would love for Michigan to have that dream year. Could you imagine Michigan and the Lions winning? Like,
no,
baby, and the fact that
Like,
that's
it
an
wasn't even
opportunity,
fathomable.
that it's a possibility. So
Yes.
I'm rooting for the Lions. I would love to see that happen. But at the end of the day, you know, I still ain't watching football like that. I'm watching like the YouTube, like, you know, fast
the
forward
highlight,
moments, the highlights. You know, I'm not giving them my streaming data.
Yeah. I get
And
that.
then at this point too, while we're recording, girl, the black on black tennis match is happening between
tonight in about 45
Parks
minutes.
and fucking Coco Gauff.
Yeah, man, that's dope. That's cool to see. That is very cool to see. Outside of like a Serena and a Venus Forever, and then even like a Sloane, to have another person of color, black, showing out at the Australian Open this year. That's dope. I like to see that, and it just shows the impact that Serena and Venus had. So just to continue to see that fruition of a dream come to play.
Yeah,
dope.
It's so cool to see 4 black women playing. Between Taylor Townsend, Coco Gauff, Alycia Parks, and Sloane Stephens, like, and if we had Madison Keys, we had 5, like, and we got Naomi Osaka. You know, she part of the fam as well too.
Yep,
she's back. Even though she went out in the first round, she had a tough first round though.
Oh God,
I mean,
absolutely.
I mean, Caroline Garcia. That may make sense, but
and the thing is, like, Garcia just be like so hot and cold. Like when she's on, she is tough, but then when she off, you're like, bitch, like step your game up. Like what the hell? So,
1,000%.
First rounder.
So
all right, Dewar, I guess we done with the sports.
Okay, we
segment.
Sports.
All right. Did y'all watch the Emmys, or at least the highlights of the Emmys?
Highlights.
Did you see any highlights of just like Anthony Anderson and like the jokes in his monologues
Bitch,
and things like that?
I was dying when he came out in the suit, the latex suit.
with his dangle to the side,
girl. and then he was like, the guy was presenting. He was like, "What? I thought my ass was bigger than this." He was like, "Oh, I thought I had an ass until I saw this." And the next one, he was like, "So I thought this would be easy to get out of, and so I'm presenting the robe, and that's because, baby, that wasn't it."
That wasn't it.
He was like, "I don't know how they do it."
I love that he always brings his mom.
And
like, he puts his mom
Yeah.
on. That's dope to see.
Yeah.
That's got to be everything to just be like, I get to chill with my mom and like she get paid for this shit too. Like that's fine.
Yeah.
It wasn't her turn. She was like, "Don't want to talk about your balls. Don't want to talk about your sweaty balls." I was like, when I saw it, the bed, I was like, that's a real black moment that was not part of the show, and that was part of that banter. That I'm just like, this is part of what it is to be black. Yeah,
and it was an all-black writer and production team that did the Emmys this year, and you could tell that shit was fire.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
it was
really good.
It was good.
It was
very good. So I was like,
I feel like the awards have learned a lot through the pandemic about, you know, diversity and bringing other voices into the room and whatnot, and or at least in some way we're starting to see more of representation in all aspects, right? Writers, directors, you know, photographers, set design, hosts, the whole gamut. You know, it's really nice.
Yeah, no, I agree. And then there were just even the winners this year were very black and brown, so that was dope to see folks of color winning the main awards, like Niecy Nash, the IOs,
and of Asian descent as well.
All the Beef cast,
because
and
Beef
writing
cleaned
team
house.
and directors.
Beef cleaned house,
seriously.
Bitch.
Who's the one that had
I
the
don't even
mohawk?
watch that show, to be honest with you.
Watch it too. Everyone
It's
said,
actually
like, so I put
really
it out
good.
there.
It's really good.
Right.
Yeah. Like I was, because I thought what's his name from Jeffrey Dahmer was gonna win. Because I actually thought, because that was really good. But he acted really well, and Beef as well too. Beef is good. Yeah, Beef is real good.
On the list.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
like between
yeah.
the beef, the bear, and Succession, and nobody else won shit.
girl.
Basically.
But I don't know that one actor from Beef, or he might even been the director or writer. The one with the mohawk.
I think he was the writer. Yeah.
He was a writer. I was like,
Yeah.
ooh, okay, you
Yeah.
can get it. He won a couple of them. I was like, okay, now, big.
Yeah. When he told his
Beef
little
it
story
is.
about, he's like, oh, I was going overdraft and I put $1 in there. Are you sure? I don't know.
Yeah.
I can hear Kerel right now.
Show me that beef. Show me that beef. Come on now. Let me see that beef. Yeah, what that beef do? What that beef do?
Very much
You gotta
that.
get in that lower register.
Very much that.
Right there.
I don't got that. So
It make the body kind of like, tingle a little bit when you do that. But last week we kind of did the fashion of the Golden Globes, and we kind of clowned a few people. People were mad at us about the Gomez.
no, they clowned themselves.
We
just spoke the truth.
Yeah. Were they mad at us about the Gomez? I thought people
Some of them were like, "Why you play him like that?" I'm like, "Well, you saw the outfit."
well, you saw the outfit. And I saw a lot of
You saw
comments
what
that
you
was
saw.
like, yeah, I can't unsee it. It was right.
You were.
It was right. Look, and I stand by what I said. It looked better.
Don't
on a
be
woman.
mad at me.
Honey, well, that's the word. But so what we're gonna do is we're not gonna go through all the fashion. We're gonna go through the ones just to see if they redeem themselves at the Emmys. So let me share my screen here, and we'll see what happens here. And we're gonna start with Tyler James Williams first. Okay, here we go. Let's share. If it goes.
This better not be your nudes, boo.
No, not today at least.
Can you imagine? Hold on, wait a minute.
It's like you see
Well,
it.
they out there now.
Delete,
Might as well
delete,
start an
delete.
OnlyFans.
Right.
That was her plan the whole time.
Just go back into that register right there. You see it. Yeah. All right. So what we thinking here? He had Dolce & Gabbana on again, and it's a leather outfit. So if y'all ain't watching this on YouTube, we'll try to describe it a little bit. It's kind of like almost like an Eddie Murphy leather, but in all black. And it's like almost like it's almost like a double breasted, but not quite because it's only two of the buttons off to the side.
Yeah.
And a slight little flare on the leather pants. I'm not mad
It's not
at it.
hitting for me.
It's better than
It's
last
not hitting
week's.
for me. It's about the same, but in leather.
But
And I don't know if the jackets are accentuating the shoulders to make him look bigger, because that's one of the things I didn't really care for with the Gomez suit.
Mhm.
I mean, he's definitely got a V thing going. I don't know if that's really him or if that's like the jacket is made to look that way, to give it more shoulder presence, and it's like you straight down from the bottom, or from the chest all the way down. You are column.
yeah.
So
So he didn't redeem himself.
I mean,
No, that's a no for me, dog.
no.
I just
The face is serving though. The outfit.
he looked
little
like
smiles.
one of them old action figurines. Like he
The way he
just
posed.
yes, the way he poses. Like you can move his arms like this, bitch. Like it just,
Yes.
Done.
Yes.
All right.
This
all
is
right.
who is the evil person against Dr. Freeze or Mr. Freeze or the Freeze. You know that black superhero Freeze Zone? Okay, never mind. Move on to the next one.
okay, yeah.
And to the next one. Did Miss Fantasia Barrino
Most
retrieve
definitely
herself?
did. Most
redeemed herself?
definitely did. Yes,
Yeah,
this is
I agree.
everything. I love the proportions of it. I love how dramatic it is. I love that the thigh is out. The boobs look. This is what we were looking for.
Yeah.
This is a non-racial white, and I love it.
Thoron.
It is.
You're right. Yeah, you're right.
I love it. It's great.
You know
This
what?
is a brilliant white, and it makes her skin look like cocoa butter. It is doing everything that it needed to do. I love that it's all one color. I love that her jewelry is understated. I love that it celebrates her curves.
Her hair is everything. Her hair this whole season. I'm glad she stuck with the short hair and didn't feel like she had to go with a wig or some extra weave bundles and things like that. She's like, no, I'm going with the 90s knee-long cut. And it's fire. It's fire. She looks incredible.
She said
Incredible.
Yeah.
1000%.
So, yep. Hot tea. Good job, Fantasia. All right.
Yes.
The next one. Did Io redeem herself?
You remember those balloons that had the rubber band? You go like this, doo, 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 when you blow it up. Yep. That's what this reminds me of. Remember those balloons? That's exactly what it's giving me. I can't.
You know what? It looks like she and old dude from 2 pictures ago,
Tyler,
got their outfits made together and they were going to the prom. Like
that's a prom.
It looks like a couple. It looks like a couple outfit that said, "We doing leather. We doing leather this year."
Yeah.
I honestly don't. I don't mind it. Like I think it's better than that red dress she wore.
It's better than the red dress.
It definitely wore.
It's better than the red dress.
That part.
I think she looks better than that one. It kind of looks. It kind of looks like the bulb of a douche.
Girl.
You cannot see it now, though.
It do. Right. Those are the 2 things I see.
That's what it kind of looks
honestly, like. If I were being honest, I would say that I'm actually not mad at the dress. I mean, we're kind of kidding, whatever. I don't think it was the right dress for her.
Okay.
And also, the way that she's standing doesn't serve the look justice. And also something about like how her hair is done. I don't know. There was just like, I feel like the dress, and honestly, the opposite of the feedback that I had for Fantasia, I feel like her jewelry is understated. Like it's almost non-existent, which in this case, you probably need something a little bit more statement-y.
Yeah.
Something about this.
And maybe like a smoky eye or something like that.
It's the styling.
Yeah.
It's honestly the styling of it. I don't think this was the right dress for her, and the fact that she wore it, I don't think that it was styled in the right way. So you need to fire your stylist, girl. She
and here's the thing: she swept the award seasons, so she'll probably be back next year, and it'll be interesting to see what a year of just growth and knowing how this whole machine works. She comes in next year and feeling a little more confident in what she picks to wear and things like that. Because I'm sure this year it's kind of more like Louis Vuitton coming and saying, "Hey, you gonna wear this?" And you're like, "Okay, thank you. That's very kind. Thank you. I'll wear anything." Next year she can kind of maybe dictate a little more.
Why is she wearing pink? Not pink, but red toenail polish.
A little pop.
And her look is all. Is that black?
Yeah.
It shows up red on mine. Okay.
Yeah,
it just must
black.
be my coloration. Okay.
Who we got next?
All right, let's see here. We got
Next.
two pictures between the Critics' Choice and the Emmys for Coleman Domingo. We'll start with the Emmys first. And he's wearing kind of almost like a 3/4 length jacket, black jacket with kind of like this gold brooch on his left lapel here. This one wasn't doing it for me.
Man.
Just especially after seeing what else he's been wearing elsewhere. This wasn't it.
I mean, he does look a little bit like Lestat, but that's a beautiful.
He's
man.
a beautiful man.
He's gorgeous. Are you kidding?
I think it's a very classic look. I think it's safe. I think it's safe.
Very.
Like I don't think it's bad, but I don't think it's like great. Because the next picture, go ahead and move on to the next picture. Because baby, this is it. At the Critics' Choice, baby, this.
He had a mustard suit with this kind of like gold. I don't even know what fabric that is.
Wide leg pant. This is mustard.
Yep, mustard suit, and then like the jacket. I don't know what material that is. If that's almost like chain,
it's like a chenille
or something. But whatever it is,
it's like a chenille. It's a metallic chenille.
I want this whole outfit.
I wanted to, baby.
That and
served.
That powder blue.
Oh yes.
See, this is what a stylist do, because it's one thing to get garments, but it's another thing to put a look together. And you've got texture, you've got silhouette, you've got
jewels,
color combinations, you've got like this. It doesn't. To me, feel overdone.
Nope.
The way that his shirt doesn't button in the middle, but it actually crosses over.
Yep.
And the highness of the collar, this is just
perfection. It's
perfection.
Yeah.
Like I need this whole outfit. Like,
this is one of those looks when you go to a store and you see something on the mannequin, right? And you like, I want all of that.
I want all
of that. This is what that is serving so much. And honestly, like when I saw this, I was like, I want to dress more like this on a regular basis. I want more pleated pants.
See, y'all was telling me I was getting old in my 40s about my pants. See,
girl,
these little pants, fire.
But and it's the color too, though,
Yeah.
baby.
By the way,
That's my favorite color.
the person that's saying that is the person that's not 40 yet. So
Yes.
I've been in the game. Y'all catching up. Hello.
Although y'all saw my
I'm
look
wearing
last
pants
weekend,
now.
though, I had my green pleated pants on,
sure
my
did.
polka dot shirt. Look, I was serving.
This is true.
So
This is true.
Period. But yeah, no. Yellow's my favorite color, and
Yeah.
specifically the mustard yellows. I think
Yeah.
I think every black person can wear mustard yellow. Like that's
Yes.
like a color
Yeah.
that it doesn't
Yeah.
matter what spectrum you are on the color scale of being black.
Yeah.
That particular shade of yellow just works. And I'm
And
glad,
I-
like you said, the blue shirt. I wouldn't have thought to put that pale of a blue shirt with it. Amazing. It wouldn't have popped as good
Yeah.
with the white shirt.
Yeah. I'm so excited to see him in the Brian Ruskin.
Yeah, the Brian Ruskin.
biopic.
Yeah,
I'm
It's so good.
So excited
that's
to
what I
see
might
him
watch
in
this
that.
weekend.
Yeah, you used to
That's
watch
what
it.
I'm watching this weekend.
It's really
I'm absolutely
good.
watching
It's
it this
really
weekend.
good.
Yeah. Like just what I've seen from like some of the previews and some of the interviews where they've shown more clips of the thing and whatnot. His performance is just
Yeah.
Perfection.
I
All
can't
right,
wait.
we'll,
All right,
we'll
let's do a
quick
couple
little wrap
more.
around here.
Yeah.
So Issa,
Yes,
last week she had
better
the
than
Jane
last
Fonda
week.
dress, the gold Jane Fonda. This week she kind of went with the Cher feather dress.
Yeah,
Are we feeling
better.
it or not?
Better.
I'm in it.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
in it too.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
let's keep it moving. Quinta Brunson. Last week she kind of had it was almost like a standard pale kind of colored dress. This week she kind of did the Dior. It's a pretty dress.
Yeah.
Too
She
understated
must
for
have
me.
had
for
sex in the
the Emmys.
bathroom.
She what now?
She must have had sex in the bathroom.
She said
Because that dress.
she
said
is
those wrinkles
wrinkled.
are the way it's
It was
supposed
supposed to. The wrinkles is how it's supposed to be. I don't like it. It's not for me.
Yeah.
I can I'll see like the wrinkles on the top. I think that would be
Right.
cute, but the bottom half needs to be
Yeah.
like ironed
Steamed.
out, steamed
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm gonna quote Tiffany New York.
Lord.
Somebody told you that you were hot and fly, and you are nothing of the sort. Because, honey,
Damn. But
That
congrats,
look ain't
Quinta, on your win. And she
Yes.
boohooed.
Yeah.
So
Yes,
and
she
she's
did.
like the first
And
one
deserved it.
black
In
woman
40 years.
to win in like 40 years in that
In 40
category.
years,
So
and in comedy or a drama.
and
Yep.
she was awarded by
Carol Burnett. Yeah.
Yeah.
And did y'all
which-
see Marla Gibbs when she came? I like went ham. I was like, that's Marla fucking Gibbs.
Yeah.
I was so
Yes.
happy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, she's 92. Marla is 92 and
And
still
still
looking
out
good.
here.
Yeah.
Looking
Okay,
good.
we did this homegirl wrong last week. Selena
And she
Gomez.
did herself wrong again this week. What is this pose?
When did she get I didn't know she had like titties. I was like, go ahead, Selena.
Oh, she been.
Okay.
She been.
I
Yeah,
didn't
she
know.
been had it.
Yeah, she decides to
Yeah,
eat.
I'm not liking
Almost.
this. I'm not liking this
Yeah.
at all. This, yeah.
Hot.
Niecy Nash.
Classic, love it.
Yes.
I think
Yeah.
this is to the point that we were talking about last week with Fantasia's look, that it needs to be
Yes.
one thing,
This.
and this is what we were referencing to. This is how it should have been.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. Because it's the same silhouette and everything.
Yep.
This just did it better.
Yeah, mermaid style dress. Yeah.
Yeah. And congrats to her as well. Let's see here. Matt Bomer.
Oh, the part at the very end when she just said to her
Oh.
mama, "Look, mama, I won, baby."
Yeah.
That was everything.
She was
Yeah.
preaching. She was preaching
about to
in the
say-
back still, too. I was like, you
Yeah.
better preach, Niecy. You
She
better
said,
preach.
and lastly, I want to thank me.
That's a word. That's a word.
You go, girl. I was
Period.
like, yes.
Period.
Love the colors of Matt Bomer's over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
like
think
this.
I think it looks good. I think it looks better than what he wore at the Golden Globes.
Yes. Like, if you're going to wear a standard suit, do it in color. And I
Yeah.
love
Yeah.
monochromatic number. Just give you, if you want to be comfortable and you just want to do standard suits, that's the way to do it. You don't have to do all black every fucking time.
Yeah, and his pose is much better in this one too.
You're right.
Absolutely.
And finally, we got Christ, and I forget his last name. It's Christ P. something, who had the little swirl.
Just
for me swirl.
Ow. Or the been around the world and
Honey.
Baby,
Lisa Stansfield.
Looking like Jeanne or something.
baby, when I tell you, I know. Let me tell you, you know.
You look like that dude from The Fifth Element.
All I'm gonna say is, you know, he hang around black folks.
Period.
Okay.
Period.
He said, "I want some finger waves."
Look,
Honey, finger waves
You
these days,
got
they
him.
fall like Humpty.
baby.
He said, "I'ma come
Honestly,
out
I'm
there."
not mad at it. I'm not mad. I actually really like it. I think this is great. I love.
Oh, I thought
that
you
he
were talking about
just-
the hair because you ain't got no hair. That's what I thought you were going with. With the,
Oh,
Damn.
I thought we were still on the hair.
Shots.
I
Shots fired.
thought you were going with the hair. That was like, what?
that's why she wear wigs. Hello.
Jarrell said, "You called me Jada Pinkett last week."
Right? Okay. Look, I've been waiting for that ass.
I was at the door.
That's funny. That is funny.
Honey, if she can dish it, she can take it. You got it, girl. Okay.
Well, that's it for
That was
this week's
fun.
Emmys and Critics'
Yeah.
Choice. There were actually a lot of good outfits at the Critics' Choice as well, but we want to kind of hone in on the ones to see if they redeemed themselves this week. We got the Grammys coming up and we got the Oscars coming up, so we'll see how the next few weeks pan out with these outfits, and especially the Oscars. I hope like a Coleman Domingo wears colors, something like over the top,
Yes.
like because that's
Yeah.
that's his pocket right there. You know, that's his
Yeah.
lane.
Yeah.
Like, you
I
don't
want to
gotta do
see
this
him in
standard.
something like big and like something in a maroon or like a royal
Like a
purple
forest
or something
green
like
or
that. Yeah, like I just ooh, baby gonna
Yeah.
eat. Baby's
I
gonna
want.
eat.
Is this
I'm
velvet?
excited that
That's
people-
what I want. This is beautiful.
This is beautiful.
I do like that people, even though we didn't like a lot of the looks or some of the looks or whatever, I do like that people are taking more fashion
Yeah.
risks. So they're playing around with silhouettes, they're playing around with non-traditional, fabrics and styling and all that kind of stuff. And I really appreciate that. And I know that sometimes we lean more towards like the classic looks because, of whatever, but I do like that people are pushing the envelope
Yeah.
a lot more, and I'm very curious to see through the rest of the season what we'll see on the shows.
Great. All right. Well, aunties, do you give a damn? It's back this week already because we had a lot that we didn't even get to last week. So we're going to just chop it up right here. Do you give a damn that Andrew Gillum is back in the media with a new podcast with Angela Rye and Tiffany Cross? And for those that don't remember who Andrew Gillum is, he was the black governor to be against DeSantis that ended up getting found in a Miami hotel room drugged up and passed out and things like that. And it came out that he was bisexual and things like that because he was in the room with escorts and all that stuff. But now he's back in the media.
Male escorts, yeah.
And he has a new podcast with Angela Rye and Tiffany Cross. And he was on the Breakfast Club trying to explain himself. But then Angela Rye was like, "I ain't having it. That's not why we here."
Yeah. I don't really give a damn that he has a podcast. What I gave a damn was I want to know how those three linked up, because that is a very unusual triplet.
They
Of
actually
people.
kind of explained it on the Breakfast Club. Like, so I guess Tiffany and Angela knew each other since like DC days, and they like have been
Right.
great friends forever. And Angela and Andrew knew each other because Angela used to date Andrew's best friend back in the day in DC. So so Angela's kind of the common ground between both of them, and now they're doing this
Okay.
podcast. Yeah.
Yeah, I still don't care about the podcast. I'm more interested in the more interested in the quaaludes and the
Same.
and the druggeration and all that kind of stuff. I love a Phoenix rising from the ashes kind of story, and I don't believe that his public career is over, so I'm glad that he's kind of getting back in some way, shape, or form. But I don't give a damn about the podcast.
It's one of the things like I don't care, but I do care because I understand kind of like how we exist for representation. Like to have, I think we need more black men in politics, and especially to have someone. I think he does identify as bisexual, and so to have someone in the queer community to have that level of a platform as well, from a representation standpoint, I'm here for it. Now, is it going to be something that I'm necessarily going to be paying attention to? Maybe not. I do love Angela Rye though, so I'm good. I love her. I absolutely love her. So I will probably give it some listens, because again, we support black around here. So I'm going check it out.
I'm gonna check it out if he's willing to be truthful about how he got here, because honestly, that's what we care about, to be frank.
Okay,
Well,
I'm different. Yeah,
me.
yeah. You,
I'm gonna check it out.
You,
right?
you.
That
Okay.
he talked about the situation, because that's the only reason why we probably still interested in Andrew Gillum, to be frank.
See, the thing
To be
is, I
frank.
want.
And then now I could grow and see him as an individual. But the only way I can trust and want to like be invested in another podcast is if you're gonna be truthful in the situation of how we got here. And
Yeah,
if you're not, then
I understand what you're saying. Like, yeah, I want him to be truthful, and I think it does start with just being like, hey, I need to just essentially, I hate to say it, like come out, because I don't like having people to do that in order to be themselves, because in a way we're kind of asking this person to come out and tell his story, or whatever the case is. But to your point though, from a credibility standpoint, I think it would help him if he does, and I think it will help them be able to have more and be able to do more. So I agree. I understand that.
There's a smattering of Jussie Smollett in this whole kind of like thing, and I do think that there is kind of like a credibility thing. I mean, if what he is actually saying is exactly what happened, I don't know. I don't know. There's something that just doesn't feel
authentic,
truthful. About that. I would love for Gail to get him on the sofa and
Andrew.
Robert him.
All right,
because he was on Tamara Hall, but that was a little too close to all the media stuff. Now that we need to get back and get the real deal, because we need more information.
Aunties, do you give a damn about the Coachella lineup this year?
No.
Me either.
Honestly, y'all, for once in my life, I'm in that moment where I was like, oh, I actually have money right now where I can do that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. The only ones I want to see is Victoria, No Doubt, and Coco. Maybe
I didn't see them in there. Where did you see it?
I'm pretty sure I thought I saw Coco and Victoria. Hold on, let me see.
You talking about like Victoria Monet?
Mm-hmm.
Because in the text message that they sent me saying the lineup is out, I didn't see any of them.
I thought I saw that. Maybe I'm making it up. Hold on.
I guess I'll look at my phone too.
Huh.
Yeah.
Maybe
Friday.
not. I don't see.
No,
I
don't
saw
see
a headline
any
that
of
said
them.
Coco. Never mind, and then I definitely don't want
to. No, because I would have actually thought about it for those two, but no.
Yep, nope.
And I ain't going to see somebody on a Sunday who ain't got no eyebrows. Absolutely not. So
damn. All right, well, Auntie.
Victoria Monet is there on Sunday.
Is she on?
I see it. Yep, on Sunday. Okay. So they got her in the smaller print for some reason. Them bitches.
It's like you need the magnifying glass.
Yeah.
They printed this out before All My Mama came out.
Look, that's what had happened.
Aunties, do you give a damn about Lil Nas X's documentary that's coming out on January 27th?
No.
I really don't. Like, I am kind of interested to see like what kind of a spin would be put on it, but am I rearranging my schedule to watch it? No.
Yeah, that might be the ones where you just kind of like, okay, I'm sitting on the couch. Okay, I got done with Rustin. I guess it's out here now. And then you might doze off on it.
Right. Look, I'll wait 2 days after it comes out because by then you'll see all the clips of the really good parts, and they'll be like, okay, now I can watch it. Or I'm so glad I didn't spend that time.
But I do give a damn that it's cool that they're still pushing a black queer man. That part of it is pretty dope. They're still investing in a black queer man. Love that. But
I just got a couple questions. So I like the music video. I don't understand the apology.
Yeah.
Because that was stand on your feet. Stand on your feet on your artistry, and everyone else can suck your motherfucking dick. And then also, you only got one album out, baby. What you need a documentary for? What is there to?
What is there to document?
Things.
So you going to Five Guys or something? What you
Girl,
got?
I'm trying to understand, like, what we watching? It's given.
I guess like a lot of
it's
it's like
given.
his last
MTV
tour.
gave her a camera, and she was like, "This some leftover footage, and we're gonna throw something together." I don't know. This.
Well, do you give a damn about J-Lo's new movie / album that's coming out? Have you seen that trailer?
Nope.
Okay, I will say the little music video is cute.
Super duper.
It's super cute, and I kind of the girl still can't sing, but but it was cute-ish. It was cute-ish. I don't know. I think she's a better actor than she is a singer. So yeah, maybe it will be good.
Come on,
I,
you give a damn?
I like her dancing, then her acting, then her singing, in that order.
Yeah. No, I get that. He said, "I don't give a damn." All right.
Not at all.
Do you give a damn about Ariana Grande's new song?
Yes, and
Say
okay,
that
let me
shit
tell
with
you.
your chest.
First of all, I didn't know all the shit that had been going on behind the scenes with Ariana Grande.
Me either.
Like,
Wait, what's been going on?
bitch. So you ain't heard? So apparently, the word on the street is that she was married, messing around with another married man who also had a baby. Okay, and got
Wait.
yes.
Before she was messing with him, or while she was messing with him?
Before. Okay? While she was married.
So she didn't. Okay.
Okay? And then got a divorce and everything. And so I guess him and the baby mama are separated and they seeing each other now. That's the word on the street. So when you hear yes and, she's like, yes and? So what? Like, she has one line is like, why do you care who dick I'm riding?
Mm-hmm. Who's I ride?
I said, baby.
She said, I'm saying it with my chest. Shit.
With my skinny clavicle all out, bitch.
Ooh, I know.
Yeah.
She's tiny. Like, she's always been tiny. Like, that's just like her nature. But she seems, and I
little
hate talking
tinier
about
than
violence, so
normal.
I'm gonna stop. But I like the song.
I like the
It's
song, too.
A little house song.
Yeah.
I'm a Ariana fan.
I
She
learned
be
the
singing.
dance too.
Did you?
You know I learned it. Yes.
Yes. I like
And-
the third part of it where they go across the screen.
Oh yeah.
Got the leg out. Yeah, that's the part I like a lot.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm not mad at the
Yeah,
song. And
that's
honestly,
cute.
all the gays on social media have already taken it over for their posts. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be a number one song.
That
we
was
gonna,
this
we gonna be
is
tired
one
of
of
it in a minute.
this is one of those songs again. I was like, damn. Could you imagine this being out in the summertime?
It's gonna have another revival in the
That
summer.
would have been better.
Yeah.
I would have felt better if the song came out then, because by the time the weather starts getting better, it's like, okay, this song is like, because this is like it is kind of like a summer-esque kind of
Yeah.
song. I'm surprised that she would release this now. I don't really care for the song, to be honest with you. I mean, it's cute and all. I didn't really care for the video, even though it was a homage to Paula Abdul. I'm just like, wow, girl, you weren't even born when this video came out. What are you doing?
Well, there you go. Well, do you give a damn about Pharrell's cowboy-themed fashion show?
Didn't know it
Yes.
was a thing.
I'm here for it. I'm really digging what he's doing with Louis Vuitton. Just again, as a black creative that has a platform to inject his version of what blackness is. I'm really here for this. I love the I don't know if you saw the collaboration that he did with Louis Vuitton and Timberland, the boots and whatnot. Like, I just feel like it's a moment. I don't, it's not my aesthetic per se, but I can appreciate what this is doing in terms of opening doors and broadening horizons of what, like traditional fashion houses could potentially do, in reflecting black culture that's coming from a component of what black culture could be or what black culture is.
Okay, I like it.
monolith.
I'm just
We're not
looking it
all.
up. I like it. There's like some Western swag to it. That's kind of dope.
Yes.
Like, I like
Yes.
seeing black folks just kind of like step out into something a little bit different, but it has a lot of that. Wow, this is dope.
It's like the hood cowboy.
Yeah,
It's the hood
like
cowboy.
it really is.
It does give a little Ivy Parkishness, but like from the western side of Texas instead of like, from Houston, baby, Texas.
Yeah, like it's kind of like it's like almost like hood cowboy, almost set in the 70s, but like 2024 at the same time. Because there's some silhouettes that are definitely the flare pants and things like that. That's kind of given the 70s, but still in 2024 somehow. So I'm feeling it. I like seeing him pushing luxury brands into areas that they either try to go and it doesn't feel authentic. You'd be like, okay, bitch, you just appropriating all our shit. Now it's actually a black person doing this shit, and it feels even more like, yeah, okay, I would wear that. And again, it's probably not completely my aesthetic. I might find like onesie twosies. I like their bags. Their bags are always fire, but I don't need no more bags.
The bags from his last collection were amazing.
I know. And then I looked at the price. I was like, bitch, sit down.
So good. No. Yeah.
It's like I wouldn't even want to leave that. I wouldn't even want to like take it out the house. But damn. So yeah, no. So congrats, Pharrell. I'm here for it. We'll do a couple more here. Yeah. Do you give a damn that the first shot of the new year on CNN was an interracial gay couple making out?
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. But it's crazy to think about the hoopla that it caused for people to be seeing that. Like, the amount of gay shit that is just on regular ass TV these days, I am shocked by how many people actually gave a fuck about this. But I will say though, I did watch the little out interview with them, and they both live in New York, and it was cool to get to see a little bit about them. But bitch, they've been together for 6 months. Check in on them in another 6 months.
Yeah. Period. Especially with all the eyes on them now. Getting all them DMs.
Okay. Okay.
Honey.
I'm here for it just because, I mean, at the end of the day, it was cool to just have, like, Andy and Anderson, gay friends. Then, like, literally at the stroke of midnight, you see a gay couple making out. For generations, we had to see straight people making out that didn't even want to see that. So I'm like, okay, if we're at least going to see somebody making out, make it gay. So
yeah,
why are we watching anyone make out? I don't know. I just it's just interesting to pick and choose. Like, if you watching it, you got gay people hosting it. The fuck, the time to be mad at already.
And the ratings are like top notch. So like y'all ain't that mad because you sitting there watching it every damn year.
Yeah.
So come on now.
This sounds like some lonely people shit. That's what it is.
You might be right on that. Do we give a damn that Simone Biles' husband thinks he's the superstar in the couple and that he didn't know who Simone Biles was when they initially met?
You know what I think it is? I don't give a damn. I just think it's funny.
I think I'm with you on that one, actually. It is very petty and stupid and funny. Yeah. It's like, Playboy, you playing around. Boy, you knew who the fuck she was. Like, are you kidding me?
Come on, get out of here.
It's one of those things, like, I don't care either, but I was like, nigga, your ass ain't been in no Wheaties box. And that's like the ultimate sign as an athlete to make it on a Wheaties box. Which, where you been at?
Yeah. Yeah.
Period. Do you give a damn about old boy being off the Colorado ballot?
Yes. And hopefully
it's Colorado and
is it like Maine or New Hampshire?
Yeah,
I think it's Maine.
Okay.
I think it's Maine.
And today, as we record, we are voting here to start that transaction in Washington to remove him from the ballot in Washington as well, too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'm here for it. Any way that makes it extra hard for him to win this presidency. And again, it's starting to scare me. Mm-hmm. And I get why the conversations and things like that, but we gotta think long-term play. Yes, it's not ideal this year. However, if you think either sitting out or voting for old boy is gonna be the answer, like, it's so mind-boggling to me. To think that the second time around is going to be different. Like, it's so wild to me. So I'm talking specifically to folks that look and sound like us. Get your ass up and vote. And yes, I know that Biden might not be doing everything, but girl, sitting out and vote for Trump is not the answer.
It's going to really come down
right now.
It's going to really come down to the Latino vote this year. It's really going to come down to the Latino vote this year. And I don't think it helps that the current administration hasn't really gotten a good hand on immigration and what's happening with the border and how many people have migrated here but aren't getting the resources they need and stuff like that. So it's going to really come down to the Latino vote, because I saw online the other day that the black people, black men, black women, we're the ones who are the most faithful to the Democratic Party right now. We are the ones the most faithful to, but yet still the ones that they've done the least amount for.
That part.
So all I know is get the rest of the bitches on board, and then make sure that you round back and be like, okay, this is what we gonna do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we did get MLK Day off.
Shut up. I'm done. I'm so done with you. Aunteas, do you give a damn that Ashanti is pregnant with Nelly's baby?
I'm so happy for them.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm so happy. I mean,
give a damn.
I don't care because it's their business. And for those of y'all who were talking about why y'all care about Haley's baby, I didn't care. I was just tired of hearing about it. And if you either don't respond, if you don't want people in your business, just keep on going about your business. It's her business. I don't care. I don't care. I'm just happy for them, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. We'll do two more. I know I said that before, but we gotta talk about Beyonce. Do you guys give a damn that she showed up and out in Brazil?
Wait. But the tea is, them Brazilians didn't mute for nothing. Did not mute for nothing. They out there.
She said,
Most
"Look around,
Brazilians
everybody
don't
on
have-
mute. Look around, everybody on mute." She said, "Okay, never mind."
Let me tell you,
I
I understand, because it's a rare thing for Beyonce to be down in Brazil.
Yeah.
So who knows the next time that they'll actually get you. This is, for a lot of folks down there, was a once in a lifetime type of thing, possibly. Whereas like we can go to many different places to see her. But down in South America, girl, the baby, they came from everywhere to see her. And I love it. I absolutely love it. And yeah, I was happy. I was really happy.
I love that Issa Rae spoiled this moment a few months ago.
Yeah. She's coming.
Like, oh no,
she's coming.
She's coming.
I did have to explain to a couple of my Brazilian friends, like, because they're like, we don't understand. What is this? Why is everyone so upset about the mute thing? Well, because she's saying be mute. So
She
you
told
supposed
your
to
ass to
shut the
shut
fuck up. And there have been all these videos, but Beyonce's not like. I mean, she's big in South America, but she's not like big like that big. Like people like Beyonce because they like American style music and like the gays and all that kind of stuff. So I mean, I get it. It's a language barrier kind of thing, but it was just like, damn.
It was hilarious. They wouldn't shut up for shit.
Yeah.
And then finally here, do we give a damn that George Santos got voted out of Congress? And then went on Z-Way.
I watched it on Z-Way, which is funny.
Z-Way be cracking me the fuck.
She cracks me up. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
She's great.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn. I'm like,
I don't give a damn. I did.
I honestly. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I did trivia the other day, and the team name was Regina George Santos, and I was like, "That's a drag name. That's a drag name. I need someone to take that."
I low key wanted him to stay in Congress. Like, I like the fact that he has a platform, because it's the fact that he is a Republican. It's the fact that he is crazy as hell.
Yeah.
It's the fact that he's part of the LGBTQI community and then some. Like, it's all the things. It's George gives me Joanne the Scammer vibes, but in real life.
Yes.
Like, and I just love watching it. I really do, because the stuff that he lies about and the stuff that he does are so inconsequential to all the other tomfoolery that is going on outside of his party. Like, I would just like to see him in there for some comic relief.
Yeah.
Sandman Sims coming in there to like do his little shuck and jive. But
oh Lord.
the Republican Party said we got better clowns than this.
Yeah, they were down there in Kansas City swag surfing, trying to swag surf.
Oh Lord,
honey.
They call it white. They call it whitewater rafting.
Yeah, I saw that, and
You're lying.
No, bitch,
Are you
the white runner, I
serious?
said,
The
took
comments
me out,
were
bitch.
fire.
Took
Fire.
me
Whitewater Raptor. Out. That's hilarious.
Oh my god! Literally, I
That
spent like
is so
30 minutes
funny.
just going through all the comments, and it was the best thing ever. Best thing ever.
Oh my god.
Golly, we can't have nothing, can we? They trying to take Smash Surfing over now too, girl.
And it just
Good
looked
Jesus.
it just looked bad. I was like, you just stick to mosh pitting. That's what y'all good at. Y'all can do that.
Yeah.
Keep that.
Yeah.
Leave us our shit.
Yeah, do all that shit. Mhm.
Girl.
Yeah, we always know when it's time to leave something alone. That's because y'all white people try to like get in on some shit. And it's like, okay, time. We moving on. We found out.
Damn, and Smash Surfing was like
the
the national anthem for black people, especially in Atlanta. Any Atlanta event, that shit gonna go on at some point in the night. It's
Right.
gonna be like turn up city.
Yeah.
Not Travis Kelce teaching Taylor Swift and then Taylor Swift having everyone else do it.
Travis,
That
we
part.
blame you.
Yeah, I'm blaming Travis Kelce
I'm
on that
blaming
one.
Travis on this one.
They so them people so busy trying to invite people to the like literally like dragging these people into the barbecue. Like we don't want them. You got to earn that shit first.
No, that's his
That's
way
the
of
word.
saying.
Get the invite.
That's his way of saying he missed the barbecue.
Yeah.
Right.
You know when you at a barbecue at a park and then there's another party that's like
exactly what it's
next to
You right.
that's what it is. Not this barbecue. He done took him to the park.
right,
to
you
go
went to the
somebody
park.
else's barbecue.
You didn't go to the barbecue. You just went to the park.
He went to the park.
They start playing the electric slide on their JBL
Oh.
boombox like, with 6 double D batteries.
Oh.
Bitch, get the fuck out of here.
Oh.
Not. I'm sorry. I said JBL. I meant Memorex.
Not Memorex. We might be aging ourselves on Memorex.
That was intentional.
Right. Oh Lord. Well, community, we're gonna do. We know it's drag race season, so go over to YouTube. We already did like a quick little update on what we think so far in the season. So check that content out. We're not gonna put it here at least this week. We'll see what happens moving forward. But check that out. But anything else on your hearts and minds tonight, ladies?
Nah, y'all stay bundled up out there, y'all.
That's a
Girl,
word.
it's hard out here. It's hard out here for a pimp. Hey.
And it may not be Black History Month, but it's getting goddamn close. And be black and be proud.
And beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes.
And y'all allies
Yes.
show up and show out. Okay.
Please.
Yes.
But
yes.
leave the swag surfing to us. Thank you. And remember to wash your hands, your legs, and your ass. We will see you next week.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
I mean, I said that. I meant that with all my
It's
heart.
over.
Yeah.
It's over, honey.